What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're live at Port Royal. I want to thank you all who've already been watching, waiting on the track to load. If you're watching at home, watching on Facebook, watching on YouTube, you might be watching on Twitch, Kick. We appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support. We do encourage you to comment. Man, you can trash talk me. You can do whatever you want, but comment. Please comment. I'll try my best to comment back. And keep an eye on this race. It's going to be a good barn burner tonight. The 410 Wingless Sprint Cars tonight at Port Royal. Going to be a heck of a race. Practice getting started now as we see if we can find our camera angles here. And not sure anybody's on the track just yet. Had a great night the other night, Sunday night, with the Weekend Challenger boys, the Weekend Challenger Racing League. Had the street stocks out, had the super late models out, and man, great night there at Knoxville for their season opener. Man, it was a heck of a night. A lot of tempers flaring, a lot of metal getting bent up, and gonna be a heck of a race next week at Lernerville. Sunday night will be at Lernerville with the Weekend Challenger Racing League. I'm telling you, if you want to see some good dirt racing, tune in Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. 7:30 Central Time. Sorry about that. That's when we get started. But definitely tune in for the Weekend Challenger Racing League. I'm telling you, man, Tyler Hamrick, the Dozier boys, Bo Hannon's in there. I think they got old Tim Taylor and Cody Ernest from the TNT racing team, and they're over there. So I'm telling you, this season's going to get heated. The broadcasts are going to get really interesting. The post-race interviews are going to be real. We're going to raw dog it. We're going to call what we see. And, man, it's going to be a blast working with those guys all the way through May for that season. Season 3 for those guys, 2024 season, going all the way through May. So that's going to be pretty interesting, especially after watching the first week. Tyler Hamrick getting into it with the Aaron Rakowski. And so we're going to see if that rolls over into Lernerville this Sunday. And so that ought to be pretty good. Guy to beat, I think, is going to be Tyler Hamrick when we get to Lernerville in the dirt street stocks. That's who I'm calling. Ronnie Wells probably going to be your guy to keep an eye on as we roll into the super late model Sunday night. But tonight, it's time for some 410 Wingless Sprint Cars right here at Port Royal. Going to be a good time tonight as we watch them roll off. Dano Lindsay right now rolling off. You see there in the 12 ride, red and white. Going to get some practice laps in. Jump over here and take a look at Noah Bowman. Oh, as Noah Bowman backs it into the wall. Just in time to catch that one. Bruce Klingen here in the 21 ride. Working his way around the port right now. Just trying to figure out what's going to work tonight, especially in these heat races. It's going to change by the time we get to the feature, but it's qualifying. Get to know the track a little. I'm sure these guys have been practicing all week long. Take another look at Noah Bowman right here. Wade Fields out here now. Take a look at Wade Fields in a 53 ride, getting some practice laps in here at the port. It's Ed York also. Right there in the 09 ride. Good looking flame job on that car. I dig it. I dig it, man. Back up here to Noah Bowman. Got a couple people watching on Facebook right now. I appreciate you guys watching. If you don't mind, share this when you get a chance. Share the stream. Trying to get some viewers in here. Trying to get this thing rolling. And all of your help makes a big difference. Cody Smith in the comments on Facebook. He's got a, I'm not sure what they're calling them up there where you're at now, but a Sport Compact, IMCA Sport Compact. And going to be putting the WFR logo down the side of that ride for his 2024 real racing season, real life racing. So that's going to be pretty cool to have us on that ride, and might be on a couple other rides here around North Texas. So that'll be awesome to see our logo out there on the real tracks. Appreciate all those guys wanting to support us. I can assure you there's no financial benefit to putting our logo on the car, but we do appreciate the support, man. It means a lot. This was just an idea I had. I got iRacing so that I could play iRacing. And after seeing somebody broadcast a race, I thought, man, I really would like to be a broadcaster. I've always wanted to. Somebody said, man, I'd love to be a racing announcer. Now here I am, get to do some iRacing announcing, sitting in the comfort of my own home. Pretty sweet. What's up, Mason Dozier? I see you there. Mason Dozier there in the Facebook comments. One of your weekend Challenger Racing League boys. And again, those guys put on a heck of a show. Mason Dozier, I believe, in the 23 ride. Always putting on a heck of a show everywhere we go. I've been working with these guys probably for 2 months now, and put on some really good races, which encouraged me to step up my game and get these new overlays so that we can see what's going on the track. We can see all of these times. We can see any information we want to know about these drivers. We can see it. We can see their I ratings. We can see their safety ratings. We can see all that good stuff if we want to. But yeah, these guys, man, these guys and their passion for iRacing, their passion for doing this really made me step up my passion for announcing and for bringing you these broadcasts. And I'm not real good at calling the sprint cars yet, man. I need a lot of work touching up on calling sprint cars, especially the wingless. They're a little hard to see, a little hard to keep up with who's who. But definitely going to do my best tonight to bring you guys some exciting racing and some exciting announcing. And but yeah, calling sprint cars is a little bit different than calling door cars, fender cars. And so I'm doing my best to keep up and again, bring you guys a good broadcast tonight. But thank you all for the support. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you for watching on Twitch. Make sure you comment if you're on Twitch. I can see you up there on my broadcast screen. I can see you commenting. So if you're watching on Twitch, let me know that you're watching. And I'd appreciate a good comment from you. Not sure how Twitch works quite yet. Still trying to figure it out. But, man, any input, any help anybody wants to throw me on Twitch, I'm all about listening. And 5 viewers on Facebook now. Appreciate that. As we watch practice laps right now at Port Royal, we're watching the 410 Sprint Cars Wingless here at Port Royal. Going to be a great race tonight with these guys. They put on a heck of a show. So far, it looks like we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cars registered so far, it looks like. Take a look at Vinny Sansone. Vinny, one of the standout drivers to me when I very first started working with these guys. Vinny Sansone, man, works his way around the bottom, works his way around the top. Man, look at him digging there. 3 wheels on the ground, 3 tires on the ground. We don't need a left front here, Vinny. As he picks it way up high, bringing it on around. Vinny Sansone right there. Great run he's got going here. See where that puts him. 7th right now in practice laps. 7th fastest in practice. But I'm telling you, Vinny, no matter where he starts in this race, keep an eye on Vinny as he works his way through the pack. And pretty cool guy to watch race. I'm excited to see him here at Port Royal tonight. Man, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Y'all bear with me. Larry Foster pulling out on the track now. Here's Larry in the 13 ride. Looks like maybe a 17 on the car. But there's Larry Foster pulling out, getting some practice laps in now. Once again, hey, something cool that we've been kind of keeping up with, and kind of puts me back in that kind of YouTube girl position. But right next to all of your names, if you're on Facebook, right next to your name, you've got a badge. Mason Dozier's got a flag there. Cody Smith has a, I believe, a top follower, and not sure. Let's see what the other one is. Follower and also a top fan. So when you get those, it's because you're commenting, it's because you're liking, sharing. There's one for sharing. Cody Smith doesn't have a share icon yet, so let's see if Cody can get the share icon next to his name. And but yeah, man, that's kind of cool. Keeps up with kind of who our top supporters are, and I really appreciate you. When I see you got all those badges next to your name, it shows me that you really care. It means a lot to me. Keeping an eye now, jump over to Joseph Grandy, making a few laps here in the 518 ride. Vinny Sansone right back there behind him. Getting a little sideways. Catches Vinny Sansone, sends him on around here. Wow. A little bit of crashing here in the practice laps. About 4 minutes left to practice. Not too many guys on the track taking advantage of practice right now. But about 4 more minutes left to practice. We'll get into some qualifying laps. Battling it out just a little bit with the 12 car. Dano Lindsay there. All of them just trying to work out the kinks here at Port Royal. Somebody's got a glitch there, I believe. Dano Lindsay struggling a little bit in the practice laps, 10th fastest. But Noah Bowman setting a 16.88. Noah Bowman, your fastest in practice. Bowman really fast. I believe he's won one of the races that I've called with these guys. As now we see the 24 car getting on back up there a little bit. It's fun just watching practice too, man. These guys can cut loose and have a little bit of fun with each other. And get up next to each other, rub a little bit. Definitely helps set the mood a little and get everybody laughing in the Discord maybe a little bit in practice. Maybe not. Let's see, Jetman Hayes is in the house. Jetman just joined. Jet, you had the sauce on the taco there at the Tulsa Shootout, man. Great job. Jet Hayes, go check him out. I believe he's on Facebook. Jet, put a link to any of your social media for your racing on here. But go check out Jetman Hayes. One of these Texas boys. Driving all kinds of sprint cars. He's always fast. I've seen him in a yard cart. He throws them right over his shoulder like Tyler Hamrick says and sends it every time. So, Jet Hayes right there, man. Yeah, throw your links in there, Jet. Todd Brandt out there now in the 45 ride. Laying down the second fastest in practice with about 50 seconds left. 5-0, 50 seconds. Coy Pennington, what's up, man? I thought you were going to be racing. Coy jumped in here with these guys a few weeks back and got put in his place. And I guess he's not going to race tonight. Coy Pennington there in the comments on Facebook. Jetman says, can I play with my Xbox remote? Are you still grounded from your Xbox, Jet? You may need to check in and see if you can get it back. All right, let's go take a look at practice results as soon as they come up here. We'll take a look. Noah Bowman, fastest in the practice laps. Todd Brandt, second fastest. Bruce Klingen, Wade Fields, Ryan Caldwell, top 5 fastest in practice tonight. And we'll roll right on into what I believe will be some qualifying. And we'll see who all's out there getting their qualifying laps in. Taking a look at Ted York right now. Ted York, 6th fastest so far in qualifying. Noah Bowman, we knew he was fast in practice. I told you he won a race a couple weeks ago that I was calling. And now Noah Bowman, fastest in qualifying so far with Wade Fields right behind him. Vinny Sansone, 3rd fastest. Vinny Sansone moving up 1, 2nd fastest in qualifying. I told you, keep an eye on Vinny Sansone tonight, man. He's a lot of fun to watch in the 80 ride. We'll try to jump around a little bit, see who else we got qualifying. The 16 ride, Cody Parmley out here in the M9 sponsored. Let's see here on the side, CMP Chassis sponsored 16 ride. Bruce Klingen, he's not, he's already finished. Oh, and we got Holtmeyer in the wall. Cody Parmley still out there laying down his lap. 4th fastest in qualifying so far. But Noah Bowman, your fastest in qualifying. Now Jacob Stewart out there, it looks like. Let's go back and take a look at Jacob Stewart. Sponsored by Indy Race Parts as well. Indy Race Parts, our sponsor here each week on Thursday nights. You can come find us at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You're watching WFR Sim Racing on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We're on Kick. We're on all that good stuff now. But hey, man, we appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please share. Get that little share icon next to your name for sharing. We would appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Helps me grow the page. And we'll be right back here in a few minutes with some heat racing.
Welcome to the WFR Sim Racing broadcast. I'm Phil, your host, and I want to personally thank you for choosing WFR Sim Racing to get your iRacing dirt fix.
And your qualifying results. Noah Bowman, fastest in qualifying with a 17.29. Not sure where that just went. There it comes. Vinny Sansone, 2nd fastest. Man, right behind Noah Bowman. Wade Fields, 3rd. Cody Parmley, Joseph Grandy, top 5 in qualifying. as we move right on into heat race number 1. They're on the track. Let's get over there to them. Taking a look at the grid, Jacob Stewart on the pole, Joseph Grandy, Wade Fields, Noah Bowman in this one, Ted York, Larry Foster, and Dano Lindsay rounds it out. 7 cars in heat race number 1 as we get them rolling off. 8 laps the distance on this one here at Port Royal. Want to thank Indy Race Parts, our race sponsor, season sponsor actually, as we see the 44 ride right up there in the front. Jacob Stewart with the Indy Race Parts on the side of his ride. And I believe the 24 ride as well. Noah Bowman, also Indy Race Parts. As we look to get them going, waiting on that old pace truck to pull off. Jacob Stewart going to lead us off there in the 44 ride. We want to welcome you to Port Royal. You're watching WFR Sim Racing on Facebook, YouTube, Kick, Twitch. Thank you for tuning in. We do appreciate it. We especially appreciate the shares, the comments. Click that like button as fast as you can. It's time to go racing 410 Wingless Sprint Cars at Port Royal. And Jacob Stewart going to lead us off in the 44 ride. Joseph Grandy and Wade Fields trying to track him down. Wade Fields way down on the inside. We try to get a little bit better view here. Let's see if we've got a spotter view. No spotter view here at Port Royal, but we try to get you up here where you can see a little bit more of the action. We've got to crash Ted York. It looks like it's going to be back here. Go back and take a look at what happened. Keeping an eye on Ted York there in the 09 car. Just looks like Noah Bowman got a little bit wonky there up against the wall. Ted York just came in there and caught the tail end of it, put him in a bad spot. As we get them lined back up here at Port Royal, 3 laps down out of 8. Gotta get them rolling again. Jacob Stewart, your leader. Joseph Grandy, 2nd position. Wade Fields, your top 3. Noah Bowman back there in the 4th position. Keep an eye on Noah in that 24 ride. Fastest in qualifying. Not a lot of time to make this up, but we can see if he can get to the front of this one, and I think he'll be making a hard run at it. Pace truck is in. We'll get him rolling one more time. Gonna be Jacob Stewart leading them off single file. Coming out of 3 and 4. Jacob Stewart still leading with Joseph Grandy there in 2nd place. Noah Bowman, keep an eye on him up there around the top. Noah Bowman in the 24 ride. Halfway through, 4 laps down, coming into the 5th lap. Noah Bowman up around the top, getting the big run down the backstretch. Noah Bowman moving up into the 2nd position now. Like I told you, keep an eye on him. He's going to be up there battling for the lead with Jacob Stewart here pretty quick. Noah Bowman way down low, going to throw it at him, but the pace truck's out. We've got a caution. Joseph Grandy possibly will go back here and take a look at what happened. Keep an eye on Joseph Grandy in the 518 ride. Just gets it a little bit loose there, drives it off into the wall. Caution there from Joseph Grandy. Let's get some action in those comments. If you're watching, let me know what city you're watching from. If you're watching on Facebook, what city are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. Jacob Stewart still your leader, but Noah Bowman making a hard charge now to get up there to him. As we take one good look at this restart from the top. Jacob Stewart going to get the big jump. Noah Bowman sleeping just a little bit on that restart. Keep an eye on Noah Bowman way up around the top. Going to get a big run right here and drive it right down in there. Not getting the run he wants, though. Take a look at our leader, Jacob Stewart, working the wheel back and forth all the way down the straightaway. Throws it in there hard up top. Noah Bowman running just a little bit higher up there in that loose stuff. Noah Bowman not getting enough bite that he wants to get off that turn. Coming to the white flag lap, your leader, Jacob Stewart, but now Noah Bowman getting up there a little bit closer to that back bumper. Noah Bowman gonna make a big run at him or not sure. Noah Bowman right on the back bumper. Slide job, Noah Bowman down low, gonna throw it across, gonna keep it down low. Noah Bowman, is he gonna keep the momentum? That's gonna be the problem now. White flag lap, they're bringing it around one more time. Noah Bowman up top. A lot of hard racing for a heat race. Noah Bowman just going to go ahead and ride it on around. Keep it rolling. Oh, and that's a win. Noah Bowman, second place. Jacob Stewart, your winner. Take a look at those results. Heat race number 1. Jacob Stewart, your winner there. Noah Bowman in second position. Wade Fields, Ted York, Larry Foster, Joseph Grandy, and Dano Lindsay round out your first heat race. As we get lined back up for our second heat race, 8 laps, Brandon Holtmeyer on this one. Up there on the grid. Ryan Caldwell on the outside out of California. Cody Parmley out of California. Vinny Sansone, second row outside out of Illinois. Bruce Klingen and Todd Brandt out of California. Gonna round this one out there in the 45 cars. 6 cars in this one. Gonna get them lined up. Heat race number 2 here at Port Royal. You're watching WFR Sim Racing on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Kick. We want to thank you for tuning in. Light up those comments a little bit. Let me know what you think about this racing. Let me know if you're watching anybody in particular. We want to know if we got family and friends out there watching. I know those guys from the Weekend Challenger Series, man, they've got a lot of family that gets on there and watches them every week. Those boys are out of Georgia, Alabama, that area. A couple of New York boys racing with them. So we take a look now at Vinny Sansone right there in the 80 ride. Ryan Caldwell on the pole. Going to bring him around in that 20 car. Looking for that pace truck to pull off. We'll light the fires here. Sorry about that. Brandon Holtmeyer in the 20. Ryan Caldwell on the outside. And we'll be looking for a green flag coming out of 3 and 4. It's time to go racing. Heat race number 2 at Port Royal. 410 wingless sprint cars. And we're going green. 6 cars in this one. 8 laps the distance. Brandon Holtmeyer going to lead them off. Ryan Caldwell up around the outside. Got a big run, getting a little bit sideways. Gonna see what he can grab up there on the top. Brandon Holtmeyer. Ryan Caldwell, now your leader, way up there around the top. Made a big move around him. Cody Parmley now moving into the second position. Keep an eye on Sansone back there. I always tell you, Vinny Sansone, he can work his way through some traffic. Seems to always find his way to the front. Sneaks through the field and finds his way up there. And here he comes, Vinny Sansone in the 80 ride. But Ryan Caldwell, your leader in the Milwaukee 24. Bruce Klingen back here also going to have to battle it out a little bit with Holtmeyer, but Holtmeyer falling back pretty fast in this one. Ryan Caldwell, your leader, we're about to go halfway. Vinny Sansone got a little bit of ground to make up if he can get that car digging. Sansone just settling in right now in the second position, but trying to find a little bit of grip on that top side. Get into the back bumper of Ryan Caldwell. Sam Wallace watching. That's my dad. My dad's watching tonight. I want to thank my dad for tuning in. 6 laps down out of 8. Ryan Caldwell, your leader. Vinny Sansone gaining just a little bit of ground on him, but not too much. Still a half second behind. Ryan Caldwell up here, still your leader right now. 7 laps down out of 8. Coming to look for that white flag lap. Sansone going to settle in back there. Brandon Holtmeyer back here now. Was your pole starter. Vinny Sansone trying to track down Caldwell. But Caldwell going to take the white flag lap. Bring it around one more time down the back stretch. Ryan Caldwell coming into 3 and 4. Vinny Sansone right behind him. Your winner, Ryan Caldwell, for heat race number 2 here at Port Royal. Thanks again, everybody, for watching WFR Sim Racing. We do appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate it more when you share, when you comment, when you like. We always appreciate the back and forth, the banter. And it's warm-up time. These boys are going to get out here and shake the dust off just a little bit. Get a few laps in here on the track before we go feature racing. One event tonight, that's all we got. I know when we work with the Weekend Challenger Racing crew, we run 3 events now. It's a 3-hour show. And I tell you, man, it's a blast. I have a lot of fun doing it with them. And, but yeah, it's a 3-hour show with those guys. And, man, what a race they put on. The rookie race, the street stock race, the super late models. And those guys got it dialed in, man. I'm telling you, they got a great league that they're running. You want to see some great sim racing, great sim dirt track racing, tune in on Sunday nights for the Weekend Challenger Racing League. Presented by Dixie Bell's Cleaning Service out of Georgia and Alabama. So if you're in that area, call Dixie Bell's for your cleaning needs. I want to also thank Indy Racing Parts, Indy Race Parts, sorry. That's the sponsor of the Hoosier Open Wheel Series that you're watching tonight, the 410 Wingless Sprint Cars. We're here at Port Royal. A little bit of warm-up, going to be 10 minutes of this warm-up. And I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back here in a minute. You guys just keep up with this warm-up laps. And somebody getting upside down there. Wow, the 44 ride of Jacob Stewart taking a big tumble. I'm going to take a little break. I'll be right back with you guys for some feature racing. All right. I hope you didn't mind my music. I had to put a little something in there, but we'll work on that. We'll get something better for the music. But here we go. It's time to go. 410 Wingless Sprint Car racing at Port Royal. The Hoosier Open Wheel Series, man. I want to thank these guys for having me here. We're going 30 laps, dirty 30, all the way around Port Royal. Jacob Stewart going to lead them off. Indy Race Parts sponsor Jacob Stewart. Ryan Caldwell out of California. Noah Bowman, also Indy Race Parts esports team. Illinois, Vinny Sansone, second row outside. Wade Fields, third row inside. Bruce Klingen, third row outside. Ted York, Team SSR Elite. Brandon Holtmeyer. Let's see here. Larry Foster. Going to be right there next to Todd Brandt. That's going to be on the 5th row. 6th row, Joseph Grandy, Cody Parmley. And let's see if we can get some more up here. Dano Lindsay going to round them out. Back there in the 12 ride. Keep an eye on old Noah Bowman. Noah Bowman up there starting 2nd row inside. He is one fast unit when it comes to these 410 wingless sprint cars. And Vinny Sansone, no slouch, going to be up there giving him hell. Keep an eye on that 80 ride right there. Vinny Sansone that we're taking a look at now. Ryan Caldwell, winner of heat race number 2, finds himself on the pole, outside pole position, outside of Jacob Stewart there in the 44 ride. Indy Race Parts sponsored Jacob Stewart. 53 back there, Wade Fields. And it's time to go green. We're going to run them down the backstretch right around 3 and 4. And we're going to get them going. Jacob Stewart, 44 ride. Let's get the thunder going, baby. It's time to go racing at Port Royal. Wingless 410 sprint cars. Let's get the green flag waving one time for them. Jacob Stewart going to lead us off. Big start by Jacob Stewart. But right there, Noah Bowman right up there behind him. Noah Bowman way up high, getting that big run, gets it up into the wall. Noah Bowman going to crash it back there. Keeps it under control. Jump back here and take a look at Noah Bowman. And we've got cars everywhere. Carnage on the track. Cody Parmley up into the wall. We'll go back and take a look at Cody Parmley. Noah Bowman just got all kinds of sideways, got him up off the track, came back down. Not sure if he collected Parmley here or not, but we see Bowman there struggling a little bit. Parmley right there in the 16, gets into the 17. Not a Noah Bowman situation, but rolls it a few times up there. Tough luck right now for Parmley. Going to have to get it to the pits, get the quick fix, get back out here. But Cody Parmley keeps it rolling. All the tires and wheels are still on it. Wow. As we get them lined back up, Jacob Stewart still your leader in the 44 ride. Ryan Caldwell right there behind him. Wade Fields in the 50. Where's old Wade Fields in the 53 ride? As we take a look at them getting them lined back up there on the left-hand side of your screen. Jacob Stewart going to be your leader. Not sure if we go single file. Single file restart from the get-go. As Jacob Stewart leads them around. It's going to be his green flag to go. Keep an eye right there, right behind them, the 024 Ryan Caldwell. And tough luck for Noah Bowman. Now finds himself in the 7th position. Gonna have to battle his way back up into the front. Noah Bowman, a strong competitor with these guys. As we take a look around the track, we saw Vinny Sansone up here battling it out a little bit here. It's Ryan Caldwell. Vinny Sansone now in the second position. Keep an eye on Vinny. Vinny's going to be moving up there pretty quick, getting up there to your leader, Jacob Stewart. But Jacob Stewart checked out pretty well now. Nearly a 1 second gap, 3/4 of a second gap over Sansone. But Sansone trying to close that gap, getting it down to about a half second at times and then back up to a second. As you see there on the left-hand side of your screen. As we jump around just a little bit, taking a look now at Wade Fields. Wade Fields in the 4th position behind Noah Bowman, who restarted in the 7th position. Now Noah Bowman back up to the 3rd position, trying to track down Vinny Sansone after that crash there on the 1st or 2nd lap. Finds himself back up here battling it out, trying to keep it up around the top. Down low now, going to make a big run on Sansone. Not going to make it yet. Noah Bowman trying to track down that 2nd position of Sansone. Lap cars already falling in. Dano Lindsay down 1 lap. But Noah Bowman putting on a show right now, trying to get up there to Sansone. Get the big run on him. Not sure Noah's car's not broken, but he's having a little bit of trouble in the turns with the steering, it looks like. But Noah Bowman trying to get that car under control to get back up here to Sansone. Jump back up here and take a look at our leader, Jacob Stewart. Now with the 0.6 lead over Sansone. Now right here on Noah Bowman. Go back to that race. Noah Bowman down around the inside of Sansone. Just not enough sauce on the taco down there for Bowman to get that rolling. I think he's going to have to get it up around the top, get the big run on Sansone, get to that back bumper and make a move. And here he goes. We said it. Here he comes. Noah Bowman down to the inside, going to throw the slider. Not enough. Had to back it out just a little bit for Sansone to get around. Noah Bowman, a gentleman there about it. Still keeping an eye on Bowman right now. Jacob Stewart getting closed in on just a little bit by Vinny Sansone. Sansone getting up there a little bit closer to that lead as we've got a caution. Ted York, it looks like, going to be our caution. Jump back here and take a look at Ted, see what happened. Oh, looks like it's going to be Cody Parmley coming around, getting into Ted York. Not real sure there how we'd call that. Maybe we can rewind it and take one more look at it. Looks like Parmley had a good run up around the outside. Not sure York could have known he was coming around there. Parmley thought he had the run wide open, but definitely closed the door on him, got them both together. As we jump back up here to our leaders, Jacob Stewart, still your leader in the 44 car, the Indy Race Parts 44 ride, Jacob Stewart. Vinny Sansone back there in the 2nd position, trying to track down that back bumper, had a good run. I'm not sure that Sansone wanted the caution. As we go halfway now, 15 laps down out of 30 here at Port Royal. Want to thank you guys for watching WFR Sim Racing. Thank you all for tuning in. Chris Herrera, what's up, Chris Herrera? You're watching. Appreciate you tuning in, buddy. But thank you guys for tuning in. We do appreciate everybody watching. We appreciate all the comments. Man, Thursday nights are going to be a little bit of a struggle to get viewers, but man, Sunday nights are booming. We're doing really well on Sundays. We're going to struggle to get the Thursday night crowd in, but we do appreciate those that do tune in on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and also Facebook. Thank you guys for being here with us. Taking a look at our leader, Jacob Stewart, Vinny Sansone back there in the 80 ride. We see Noah Bowman now sneaking his way back up here onto the podium position. Noah Bowman having some pretty bad luck at the beginning of this race and found himself in a bad position with a wreck. And maybe we can go back and not seeing the, oh, here we go. I think it was the Dano Lindsay, but looks like we're going to go green, bringing them down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Jacob Stewart going to be your leader. Vinny Sansone right behind him. Noah Bowman in the 3rd position. Keep an eye on Noah Bowman and Vinny Sansone as they track down Jacob Stewart. Stewart gets the big runs on these restarts, but Sansone looks like he was a little bit ready for it. Not quite up there on the bumper with Sansone, but Sansone now going to have to track down Stewart, make up a little bit of ground and get around him as we see now. Bowman to the inside. Bowman slide job, baby. Going up to the front. Bowman putting all the sauce on the taco. Now up around the outside. Nobody saw that one coming, but Bowman making the big move. Now Sansone getting around Jacob Stewart. Vinny Sansone holding that 2nd position as they send Jacob Stewart back to the 3rd position. Noah Bowman with a big move, putting all the sauce on the taco tonight. Fastest in practice, fastest in qualifying. Got up there to the front. Found his way to the lead now after a crash at the beginning of this race. Set him back in the 7th position. Noah Bowman now moving up in the front. Your leader. Take a look back here at Jacob Stewart, who led this race for so long, now finds himself struggling in the back. Up against the wall a little bit. And we've got a caution. Going to be Bruce Klingen, it looks like. Take us back here. Take a look at Bruce Klingen here. What happened? 21 ride. Gets up into the wall, sends him outside, comes back in, but he looks good up. Little wonky gets it turned around. Bruce Klingen there. Bringing out the caution. As we go back live. Lots of moves there. Noah Bowman with a big move to get across the nose and take that lead. Go back and watch this replay of Noah Bowman. See Noah back there in the 3rd position on this restart. Looks like, I believe we were coming out of 1 and 2. Noah Bowman throws it way down low, makes a big run to the inside. Noah Bowman taking over big time right here with the slide job. Then you'll see Vinny Sansone back here. Works his way down around what was our leader, Jacob Stewart. Vinny Sansone going to get it right up there to the nose. Take back over that 2nd position to hold his spot. But awesome racing there by Bowman to throw that big slider there very unexpectedly, I would assume, and come across and take the lead. And we get him lined back up. Noah Bowman now your leader. Vinny Sansone in the 2nd position. Jacob Stewart right there was your leader. Started way up there on the pole. And, man, a big move by Bowman. Set him back. And we're going to have to go back and watch that replay a few times. Lap 15 replay. And we will definitely be back watching that move by Bowman tonight. Noah Bowman leading them off one more time. We're green. Taking a look at Vinny Sansone. Gonna have to get up there to Noah Bowman, who is a rocket tonight at Port Royal. Jump around a little bit and see what else is going on back here. Take a look at the 21 rider, Bruce Klingen, after that caution. Now trying to work his way back through the field, finding himself in the 10th position. Now down over a 2nd as Noah Bowman just checks out. We're about to develop a taco sauce award that will be handed out digitally every week. And man, Noah Bowman gets the taco sauce award tonight. Put all the sauce on the taco. Found his way back up to 3rd position after a pretty Gruesome crash. Got the quick fix. Got back up here to the front. And, man, it just ran away with it on lap 22 now. Noah Bowman, just a rocket ship tonight here at Port Royal. Sandstone back here in the second position, but Jacob Stewart 4 seconds off the pace. Back here battling it out now with Wade Fields, now looking to get up there in that podium position. It's going to take a caution or two now, and there's your caution. Looks like it's going to be Cody Parmley. We'll jump back here and take a look at what happened with Parmley. Got the bent up front bumper still from a little bit of an altercation earlier. But Parmley getting into the wall, gets it upside down, rolls it, man, a couple times. Parmley flipping it hard through turns 1 and 2. That's going to bring out another caution as we go back live. Sam Wallace says, great move. Man, Noah Bowman made a huge move on lap 15 to take over that lead. And, man, I tell you, big move by Bowman there to draw that pass. And I tell you, we'll go back one more time and take a look at it again. Not sure why that's happening. Might have hit the wrong button there real quick, but we're about to go back green. Pace truck's gonna pull off, and Noah Bowman, your leader, Vinny Sandstone there in the second position. Jacob Stewart keeping an eye on him, but our leader Noah Bowman gonna go green. Sandstone got to get up there to that back bumper and keep the momentum to keep up with Bowman, who again is just a rocket tonight. 24 laps down out of 30. As we take a look at Bowman up here in the lead. Vinny Sandstone back here now battling it back out with Jacob Stewart. Stewart down low, going to try to take over that spot. Jacob Stewart doesn't connect with that slider. We also see back there in the back Wade Fields trying to make a move or two to get up there to the podium position. But Jacob Stewart right now in the third position now. Got a little bit of a battle going on behind him. A couple of guys lurking like sharks trying to get there. We see Wade Fields there in the 53 ride. Ryan Caldwell right behind him. Ryan Caldwell in the wall just a little bit. That's going to slow him up. Might get the good run right here on Wade Fields. But Noah Bowman once again with a 1 second lead over the field. Vinny Sandstone back there behind him just trying to do the best he can to stay with him. But Jacob Stewart back here got a couple of guys lurking behind him. Wade Fields back there trying to get up there to that podium spot. Take another look at Vinny Sandstone in second position. Yeah, we're going to be talking tonight about that move by Bowman. Great move by Bowman. And, there's going to be some replays on our page for that one, but we take a look one more time. Lap 28. Noah Bowman came here tonight to win. He was your fastest in the practice laps. He was your fastest in the qualifying. He got out here, started, I believe, second row outside. I don't recall exactly where. Found himself up to the front really quick as he takes the white flag. Noah Bowman takes a caution, takes a big crash at the beginning, puts himself way back at the back, found himself in 7th on a restart, found himself in 3rd on a restart, now finds himself after a great big move. Your winner, Noah Bowman, tonight at Port Royal with the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. Noah Bowman laying it down heavy at Port Royal. Thank you all for watching WFR Sim Racing. Stick around for the post-race interviews. But Noah Bowman right there with a big pass. We'll go back and take a look at that replay. This is the replay of Noah Bowman making the big move out of 1 and 2 right away on a restart to gain that first position. Puts himself right up there in the front, but you see Sandstone there now. Says, I'm not losing the second position. Sandstone gets right back up there. to take that second position away. And then Stewart just struggles from there on out to find his way back to the front. But once Bowman got up there, man, Bowman was out of there like a rocket. Noah Bowman, your winner tonight. And there he is. We'll take a look at the finals. Gonna be Noah Bowman, your winner. Vinny Sansone, Jacob Stewart in third position, Wade Fields fourth, Ryan Caldwell round out your top 5. And it's time to roll on over here to the, oh, look, Noah Bowman already waiting in the broadcast booth. Noah Bowman, talk to me, man.
What's up?
Man, great run. You had some bad luck there right at the beginning. You got in that crash, put you on the infield wall, and battled your way back up to a 7th place restart. Got back up to a 3rd place restart, but, dude, the move you threw out of 1 and 2 to throw the double slider across Vinny Sansone and Jacob Stewart. Tell us a little bit about that, man. I didn't expect it. I didn't see it coming. I know they didn't see it coming, but, man, big move to take the lead tonight.
Yeah, I was just trying to stay patient. I didn't want to screw up on the top because the cushion was, like, gnarly. So I just tried to be as patient as I could halfway through, and whenever it was my move to take, I was just going to go for it, so I did.
Well, man, awesome job tonight. You did great. I called it when I watched you in practice tonight. I called a race for you guys a couple of weeks ago. I know I missed last week, but you won a couple of weeks ago when I called the race. I got in here tonight. I said Noah Bowman's going to be the guy to watch tonight. You qualified first. You ran fastest in the practice laps. You got out there. You had kind of a terrible start to this feature. And, dude, great racing tonight. Awesome moves. We're going to have some replays. I guarantee you there's going to be some replays on our page of that move. And we're going to be talking about that all week. So, awesome job tonight, Noah. Anybody you want to thank before we get out of here?
First and foremost, I'd like to thank you and Wade for, obviously you for hooking us up with the free live stream for us. That's awesome. You do a great job. I'd like to thank Wade Fields for working really hard to get in this to be the premier USAC league. So he does a lot of work to get this good. So I'd like to thank them too. Indy Race Parts, Indy R Performance, Mobile One, everybody.
Well, man, awesome job tonight. It's always fun watching you race. And, dude, you put on a heck of a show. And I got to tell you, man, I'm looking forward to next week. I'm looking forward to watching you again. And great job tonight, man. I want to thank Indy Race Parts tonight for being our race sponsor. As you see right there on the side of your winning car, Noah Bowman, Indy Race Parts. Great job tonight, Noah. We will see you next week, man.
Thank you. I'll see you.
All right, buddy. Take care.
You too.
Noah Bowman there, your winner in the 24 ride. Awesome moves tonight by Noah Bowman. And once again, we'll go back and watch that one more time. I got to tell you, man, he made a big move. We're going to back it up just a little bit. And we're going to watch this all the way through. But Noah Bowman hit this restart. And when they hit 1 and 2, Noah Bowman lit the fires, went down low, threw the slide job. And I'll tell you what, man, Noah Bowman deserves this win tonight for how hard he worked. And when I get the Taco Sauce Award graphics done, Noah Bowman's getting the Taco Sauce Award for that move right there. Noah Bowman, big dog on the playground tonight. Your winner, Noah Bowman. We want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. You're watching WFR Sim Racing. I've had a blast calling this race for these boys. And I tell you what, man, we're going to see you guys next Sunday. We're going to be at Lernerville with the Weekend Challenger Racing League. And I'm telling you, man, those guys put on a hell of a show. A lot of tempers flaring. You're going to see a lot of rubbing, a lot of bumping, a lot of action with those guys. Dirt, street stock, super late models, even a rookie race to kick it off at the beginning of the night. So y'all tune in. It's a 3-hour show. And, man, it gets loud. I get crazy. And, tell you what, man, we get pretty crunk on Sunday nights. We'll see you back here next Thursday also with the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Phil. I love all of you. I appreciate you tuning in with me each and every week at these races. And we're going to get on out of here. See you down the road.
Welcome to the WFR Sim Racing broadcast. I'm Phil, your host, and I want to personally thank you for choosing WFR Sim Racing to get your iRacing